Oh, fun fact. So I don't know how fun it is, but the people at Skye find it quite interesting. Is probably my milk consumption.
Okay,
So,
tell me, tell me, what's your milk consumption like?
Well, I average about, I'd say, a litre a day. Sometimes more, sometimes less, but comes out to like 4 glasses of straight milk, full cream every day.
Can I tell you about the conversations we have behind your back?
Sure.
And Foddy can attest to this. I don't know if we believe you. We've got milk in the office all the time. We've never once seen you grab a glass of milk and drink it. So I think this is a bit of a lie.
Well, I'd be happy to prove it to you, to be honest. I don't drink the milk here because it's for the coffee, so,
Okay.
just preserving it for
You're being
everyone
respectful.
else. Yes, but if you would like to see a demonstration, next week I'll bring in a litre
Hey.
bottle and it'll be done.
You can drink a gallon of milk in 10 seconds.
That I can do.
Hey there, today we've got another interview with one of our newest team members, and we have Sam Randell. Thanks for joining me, Sam.
Thanks for having me, Phil.
So Sam, let's start off. What's your role here at Skye?
As of next week, technically, I'm an associate advisor, which basically just involves prepping deals, creating SOAs, helping out with the senior advisors, and yeah, it's really most of it.
Yeah, cool. We're actually doing some title changes. So as of next week, you'll be an associate. But you don't know that. So it's something we'll communicate. But yeah, that's a new role. So what are you studying, or what were you studying?
Last week, actually, I completed my Bachelor's of Commerce. So I was majoring in finance, and I've applied for the Graduate Diploma of Financial Planning, which starts up next month, and I've got accepted on a conditional offer. I just need a... Oh. Thanks, Phil.
Body, join in. Woohoo!
Yeah, I just need to pass my subjects from last semester, and I should be all good. So
Awesome. And what was your last subject? Are you confident you're going to pass it?
Hopefully, yeah, I'm pretty confident. I only needed about 20% on the exam.
Yeah,
So,
cool.
Yeah.
So why did you decide? What was your degree?
It was commerce, majoring in finance.
Yeah, cool. And why did you decide to do that degree? And then now because you can do lots of things in
Yeah.
that degree, why did you decide to move into financial planning?
Well, I always had an interest for finance. Since year 12, I was big into investing and all of that. I never knew what I actually wanted to do exactly, but I knew finance, like investing, like managing money. So I'll study that at uni. But financial advice-wise, I like the idea of just helping clients directly. It's makes for rewarding work. So that's why I kind of gravitated towards that when applying for roles.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I mean, funds management's fun. You get to play with toy money that's not yours. But yeah, you're not often actually talking to clients as much. So yeah, awesome. So talk to me about what were you doing before Skye? As you were studying, where were you working?
Yeah, I was working at Domino's actually. So
Do they still call you Doughboys?
I've actually never heard that before till now. So
Well, Matt in our team, one of our advisors used to work at Domino's. He managed a team, and when I asked him about it, he said that it could have just been a Matt thing. That's my guess. It could have just been Matt made up his own nickname for himself.
maybe. Yeah.
But yeah, apparently he called himself a doughboy. Cool. So you were previously a doughboy.
Previously a doughboy, yep, that's what I was.
I love it. All right. Now, you came and joined Skye to do an internship program.
Yep.
Now, this is the first internship that we ran. So talk to me about the interview process. How did that all go?
Yeah, so I initially did the filming yourself, answering some questions for the interview. And I had an interview with Trent. And he said basically shortly after that, I got the internship. So I was excited for that. It was 2 days a week and it was a part of my course. So it counted for a unit at Deakin, which was great. And yeah, it was a great process, a great internship. I got to work in all different areas of the business. So it's great exposure. And it really confirmed what I wanted to do, which was advice. So yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Talk about, you said you worked in all areas of the business. You joined the internship program. I was here for a week and then went overseas for 4 weeks.
Yeah.
And then Trent was here for maybe 3 or 4 weeks and then went overseas for a month as well. So How did that go?
I mean, it was a bit strange. I was expecting Trent to be the supervisor. That was his role on the application and everything. So when Trent went away, I was like, oh, well, who do I report to? But it was all good. It's amazingly online anyway. So we're doing pre-assessment stuff. They're all in the Philippines. So just jump on a call. There was plenty of work. So,
Yeah.
yeah, it worked out well.
The great thing is that Amy is much more organised than both me, Trent combined times a factor of 10. So it was good that Amy took on that role to lead
Amy
the
was
interns.
great. Yeah.
Amy is definitely much better than me and Trent. But as lucky I'm saying that off the recording. So you did the internship. It was a 12-week thing. You got credit for uni. How good's that?
So good.
Now, how does it feel like to be the victor? And have you seen Hunger Games?
A long time ago.
So Hunger Games, there's how many people? 24 people or something like that? Yeah, 24 people. 2 people per area come together and then they kill each other to be the victor.
Yeah.
So we had 3 interns and you murdered the other 2 and you became the victor. How does it feel like being the victor?
Well, I don't like to think of it like that, but obviously very grateful to get the job offer at the end of the internship. But yeah, it feels great, really. Yeah.
Oh, I'm being silly, obviously. You didn't kill anyone, just in case, we're all aware. But the point from Skye's point of view is we want to bring interns in, and it's a great way to making sure we are promoting advice as a great career opportunity amongst uni students, and also giving people, even if we don't give them a job at the end of it, it's a great way to come in, see what it's like in an advice business. Because I'm sure now that you're in an advice business, most of the things, almost like 95% of what we do is probably not what you learnt at uni. Is that fair to say?
That's very correct. Because I didn't do many financial planning subjects. There's only maybe 3 or 4 that overlap. It's really nothing the same. So, yeah.
And I mean, even people who do a major in financial planning still come into, a business like ours and go, well, we didn't really learn about insurances and stuff like that. So it's a good opportunity for people to come in and learn about what it's actually like to be in a business. So if there's any other business owners out there, definitely recommend getting in touch with any of the universities to bring on interns.
Sure.
So it was good from our point of view. Now, what was the hardest thing about starting a new job?
Maybe just the learning curve. Definitely, since I came in not knowing really anything about the insurance space other than what I learnt from your website rocking up the first day. But there's just so much to learn, really. I never would have thought that insurance really went that deep and that complex, and it's always changing. So picking it up really was the hardest part. But yeah, got there eventually.
Well, not yet.
Not quite.
You are on the journey.
I'm still getting there.
Yeah, you're on the journey to get there. So talk to me about the most surprising thing, either about financial planning in general or about Skye as a business. What was something that you really didn't expect would be the case before you came in?
Well, Skye specifically, I would say just how chill it was. I was expecting maybe a corporate job, suit and tie, whatever, all of that. But first day, everyone's really relaxed, and obviously the dress code, relaxed. I wasn't expecting that either, but it's a pleasant surprise because it's a nice, relaxing environment and very productive at the same time. So it works well.
Yeah. I remember getting my first job and having to go and buy, new shirts and ties and all of that stuff. And I just can't think of anything worse than starting a new job. You're at your lowest income earning years, and you got to go and buy all this get up to go into a corporate job. It's kind of I couldn't think of anything worse. So,
agreed.
All right, tell me about a fun fact about yourself.
Oh, fun fact. So I don't know how fun it is, but the people at Skye find it quite interesting. Is probably my milk consumption.
Okay,
so,
tell me. Can we just not get heckling off camera, please, Potty? What's your milk consumption like?
Well, I average about, I'd say, 1 litre a day, sometimes more, sometimes less, but it comes out to 4 glasses of straight milk, full cream every day.
You know what? Can I tell you about the conversations we have behind your back?
Sure.
And Potty can attest to this. I don't know if we believe you. We've got milk in the office all the time. No, most of the time, there's milk. We've never once seen you grab a glass of milk and drink it. So I think this is a bit of a lie.
Well, I'd be happy to prove it to you, to be honest. I don't drink the milk here because it's for the coffee. So, just preserving it for
You're being
everyone
respectful.
Else. Yes, but if you would like to see a demonstration, next week I'll bring in a litre bottle and it'll be done.
Okay, well, look, we don't believe you. It's fair to say. Is it that right, Potty? We don't believe you?
100%.
Yeah, no, 100%. We don't believe you. I appreciate you respecting the milk, the office milk, but we can get more milk. There's no shortage of milk. We can go up to the road and get some more. Any other fun facts about yourself?
Fun facts. nothing too fun, but I like to travel. So I've been to Vietnam recently this year. I went to Europe late last year.
Where did you go? Europe's a big place.
In Europe, where did I go? I went to Barcelona, Valencia.
Barcelona.
Yep.
I hate when people correct how you pronounce stuff. It's
I'll
like,
definitely butcher a few names. Like, especially
what about the dish in Vietnam? PHO. How do you say that?
in Vietnam? Oh, pho.
Can you not swear? We're gonna no swearing
Sorry.
rule.
Pho.
Yeah.
No, they call it pho. I did think it was pho for
Yeah.
a long time, but yeah, it's apparently pho.
You know, one of my pet hates is when Aussies, like Aussie-born people, go to a place like Vietnam and correct how you say pho. And it's like if you're from Vietnam or like that's your culture, correct me, please. I don't want to mispronounce it, but come on, please. If Potty comes to me and tells me no, it's actually pho or Barcelona, please don't give me that. That's my pet hate. So anyway, you went to Barcelona. Where else? I kind of took us on a tangent.
Portugal, so Prague, Budapest, technically.
Yeah,
there's a
I like
pronunciation
it.
on that one.
I like it.
So to the Netherlands, Denmark, Germany,
Deutschland, as I like to call it.
Deutschland.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's really it. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. What was your favorite country there?
Probably like favorite city would have been like Prague or Budapest, just because of how like beautiful it was walking around. They're both like really interesting places to visit.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, Prague was one of my favorite cities when we went a long time ago with me and my wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, amazing. So
Awesome.
beautiful.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Sam, thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it. And welcome to the team. And I'm sure we'll do more videos, following your journey, being an associate, moving into advice eventually. So
Sure.
thanks for joining me today.
Thanks for having me.